So before we begin today, I have a little bit of a request, tiny little request. Subscribe, click on the button. If you subscribe, I'll give you chocolate or a cookie or I don't know, a really awesome tutorial. So subscribe, okay? So today what we're going to be doing is sort of like a neon zebra pattern. And what you're going to need is, of course, your base coat, a funky color. I'm going to go with a really bright pink. It looks really, really nice with a bright blue or a bright green also. And you're going to need a nail polish, which is basically just nail polish that has a super thin long brush like that. And if you don't have that, you can use a paintbrush. Just make sure it has a very pointy tip so you can do the design, and of course our top coat. So as you can see, I've already applied my base coat, nice and shiny, pretty. And what you're going to do next is just apply your neon color. So 2 coats like always. If it's a really dense color, you might get away with 1 coat. So just from base to tip, base to tip, base to tip. That's what she said. Anyways, clean up the nail polish all around, and you can always fix it up afterwards with a Q-tip. And yeah, we're just gonna quickly do this to the rest of our nails. Now we're just gonna do our second coat really quickly, just because this nail polish color is not as dense as I'd like it to be, so you can kind of see my nail underneath. All done. Now we have a bright Barbie pink color all over our nails. We're all funky and neon, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let this coat quickly dry, and then you're gonna make a pattern with your black. And like I said, you can use just a brush with a very pointy tip on it. You don't have to use specific nail art tools. Now you can do this on all of your fingers, or you can just do it on 2. I like it on 2 because it's like an understated but still very, I don't know, eclectic is maybe the word I'm looking for, look. So it's original, but it's not over the top. So what you're gonna do is you're just going to take a little black, like that, and you're gonna start at the tip of your nail and just kind of push and flick, and it makes like a zebra line. And then you're gonna go on the opposite end and push and flick. And then you're just gonna do this all over that nail. I don't go all the way down to the base. I like it about midway. So just push and flick. And then you can fill in the little spaces here with a little lines so that they're not all big lines. And you can do it more dense. You can do all the lines closer together. You can do them farther apart, whatever you prefer. I go about to there. So it's sort of like a zebra pattern or a tiger pattern. It's funny how a lot of animals have similar looking patterns. So you can call it whatever you want, especially when you're doing it with a neon color. And then I'm gonna go to my ring finger over here and do the same thing. So I go at the top, flick across, and then the opposite side, and then flick across. And then this one I've done a little bit more sparsely, so what I'm gonna do is just fill in those little areas with tiny lines so that it doesn't look so empty. There you go. And that's your zebra pattern, or tiger pattern, whichever you prefer it to be. And then once your lines have dried, and do not do this before your lines have dried, don't be in too big of a hurry because you will smudge everything you've done and have to start all over again. So wait for it to dry, and then we're gonna do our top coat. And again, on the nails that don't have a design, you can just do a layer by going over it a few times like this. but as I've said before, nails that do have a design on them, you're gonna have to put a thicker layer of top coat. And by thicker, I don't mean go over it twice, I mean take a big glob of top coat like that and put it on and just spread it. The reason I say that is because that way it's less likely to smudge. So preferably not dripping it on the table, but on your nails, that would be a better option. So just drip and pull. This way it doesn't smudge. And don't go over it more than once because you will end up smudging it. Like I have ever so slightly over here because I was impatient. But this one turned out nice. So here we go. Just a little zebra pattern, and it's cool. It's fairly quick and you can do it and go out. I hope you enjoyed. Please comment down below. Feel free to give me some advice or tell me you loved my video, which would always be nice. And tune in for more. Bye!